If you could help
educate a young South African
willing to teach,
would you?
You can.
If you could help inspire
a US teacher,
willing to reach,
would you?
You can.
You can.
I think it was really cool and a really great experience to have a South African teacher here at Burke's. Not only was it really interesting to have her visiting our classes, but I also thought it was really cool that we were bringing two cultures together and we shared our music with them in a concert, and then we got to see this beautiful performance. So I thought it was a really great experience.
You gonna try? Alright, come up.
When Teach with Africa was here with us, it was a great pleasure for us to have them because we're learning new things about how people live in America, simple things. We thought that they were perfect people. They didn't have problems like us. So we get to experience how they live and also share things about our lives. And in terms of academics, they really helped us because they came with new ways of teaching students and making the class fun.
Each year when Teach with Africa comes here in Lip School, it is so interesting, the way we do things, because we exchanging ideas. We see how do they do things in the other side, meaning in America, and they see how we do things here in South Africa. So we integrate our ideas and try to see how can we make our education systems better.
Teach with Africa is about empowering students and teachers and creating access to quality education in Africa and the United States for all of our children.
Who am I thought you would learn from your mistakes.
Teach with Africa brings U.S. teachers to South Africa
Who am I?
to share best practices in hands-on learning, and we bring South African student teachers to the United States to share their values of deeply connecting with their students and a powerful social-emotional curriculum that they've developed.
I feel okay when sharing.
This reciprocal exchange of teaching and learning is already having a very real impact on our students, teachers, and schools in both countries.
I'm training to be a teacher, so it was a very good experience for me to see what difference the teachers they have with these ones here, and to see the passion and accountability they have amongst themselves as teachers.
I personally have found the TWA engagements to be quite energizing for the school. You know, there generally is a buzz when they are here.
Teach with Africa has helped us in a lot of different ways, because they are here and they are teaching us maybe how to claim our voices. It's a really great opportunity that they are giving us. Well, he's teaching in the United States of America, and also is with Teach with Africa here in Cape Town. Can you tell me about your maths lessons with us?
I am helping with foundation 10th grade and 11th grade with Mr. Eric. And so sometimes I teach and he's sitting observing, and sometimes I'm sitting and he's teaching and I'm observing. So we are basically working together in his math classes.
So how do you find them?
Very interesting and brilliant kids who are willing to learn, and I have a lot to learn from them too. It's going well, thank you.
Thank you, you too, sir.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
My students in Leap 1 come from Longo, which is a socioeconomically challenged community here in Cape Town. Some of them come from some very serious situations at home, but when they come to school, it is amazing to see how vibrant, fun, loud, laughing. They sing constantly in the halls. They sing in class. They are the most outgoing, amazing students. I am absolutely loving every minute that I teach at this school. They're incredibly inspiring, and they make teaching still challenging, but they make teaching very, very rewarding and very easy for me to do.
I've been really blessed to have the LEAP students, teachers in training at Drew. As an African, this program is simply life-changing and amazing. Come here, get really good training, see masters teach, do what they do best, and hopefully take those skills and take them back and teach in South Africa. That would be just phenomenal.
Every day in my school seems to be a special one. This is such an overwhelming experience for me. I'll go back to my country and share this with other teachers so that we can be able to move forward as a country, teacher by teacher, classroom by classroom, school by school. We have a lot to learn from the American education as much as they have a lot to learn from us when we look at the human side of things.
What I think is valuable about this experience is the fact that now that we're part of the school, we give something and we get to deepen the experience. And it feels great to be part of the school and not just a visitor, but to be able to say I'm part of the school and I'm a teacher at the school as well. So it really deepens your experience. And also us coming here makes us give through the conversations we have with the students, because through our presentations, they're able to have questions, deeper questions that they never thought they could ask us.
I'm just wondering, like, honestly, is South Africa post-race? Is it possible to get post-race?
Why don't we field questions? Their teachers put them on the spot here.
In doing what I do as a head of school, we address the issue of global education and the shrinking of distances between cultures and people. And to have 2 Teach with Africa students at Drew for 3 weeks is an amazing opportunity for our teachers and students to learn about other issues out in the world from a different perspective. At the same time, we're helping with the training of some young kids who are clearly going to have a huge impact on South Africa in their home townships.
If I had a set of 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Having Luyanda and Tumi work with my students over the last 2.5, 3 weeks has been a really great experience. They were able to bring into our classroom LO, which is life orientation training, and my kids absolutely loved it, and I can see the difference in their camaraderie and the way that they work together as a class. So it's been amazing. I've been able to help them and pass along some of our teaching practices, but also learn some things to incorporate in my classroom from South Africa.
Doing an art project with our guests from South Africa was really spectacular. The children got a chance to intimately get to know a faraway place that they've never seen before and is very different from the way that they live here.
He has no PlayStation, he has no other games, but he only loves soccer. Ntlemeza is still happy with that situation. He believes that one day he is going to make something out of his life.
Teach with Africa works to place the South African student teachers at a diverse set of schools, which gives them a range of opportunities to see what goes into becoming a great teacher.
Not only has this relationship built strength internally, it has enabled us to claim our roles and responsibilities as global citizens. Instead of us feeling that we sit at the bottom of Africa in a kind of ignored space, we discover our own voices and realize that what we have to say and what we have to share can be taken seriously in so many different contexts.
It's hard for me to see what people take as the gifts from LEAP, but the gift that I hope they are taking, it's one of song, one of deep heartfelt relationships with real people who live in tough conditions but resiliently live with them and actually thrive, you know, and are able to still be beautiful and smile, you know. And the other gift is one of learning from us as professionals too, you know, because I think we do have a lot to offer. I think there's something beautiful happening in this space as far as relationship formation and also just how you can run a school in the most adverse conditions and achieve some of the things we achieve.
So thank you to everyone who's ever contributed anything to Teach with Africa, because you have made our dreams possible, and in fact you've helped us to reframe them. Thank you.
Teach with Africa, our friends.
Our partners.
Believe in yourself.
Love.
Inhlakanipho.
Family.
Iphupha.
Knowledge.
Change.
Growth.
Isidima.
Perseverance.
We believe.
Bawo, Tiko Somali.